I'm back. I've done some testing of the in-ear monitors. I've played my electric guitar through my rig and used them as monitors. I've played my acoustic guitar and I sang, and I listened to some songs on iTunes, but I'll get to the sound quality now. Let me first talk about the practical or physical factors or properties. They sit very comfortably in the ear. I haven't tried all the tips. I've just took the normal silicone one and went to the large and put that on. Let's have a chat about the fitment of the tips quickly. In the manual, it says, select and attach one ear tip per in-ear monitor. It should easily attach by applying light pressure, but you may find that you have to rotate the ear tip back and forth until it's secure. It's not that easy. Which is good, because it means the tighter they fit, the tighter the tips fit on the in-ear monitor, the less sound they leak through. Well, that's just how I see it. So what I did with these silicone tips were to flip them over like that, and then I removed it from the monitor over there. I'm not going to do it now because it did take quite effort. Took it off and then took these large ones, put them upside down, if I can put it like that, or inside out or outside in, and then I had to squeeze them over a little lippy there. Okay, so then putting them in the ears, I hang them over my shoulders first. Now, what I do, they don't tell me to do, and no one on the internet does it this way. But what I have found, when I put these in my ears before I go riding my bike, to do my left ear, I take my right hand over my head and I pull back on my ear like this. And what that does is it straightens out the ear canal a bit. So it makes putting the earplug in easier. Otherwise the earplug goes in like this and it never sits or fits or seals properly. So that's what I did with the in-ear monitors as well. So what I do is I open it up like this. I start by turning the cable forward, and they're quite loose. They fit rather snug. It needs a bit of motivation to pull off the cable, which is good. But when they're on there, they're quite loose. So I put the cable forward, I pull on my ear like this, and then I put the the in-ear monitor, the tip in like that. And I just apply gentle pressure inwards like that. So I do it until I can hear the noise drop outside. then I know I have a good fit. And then I just twist the cable over and pull it over my ear like that. I can't see if I can show you properly now. Okay, there. So like that. Do the same with the other one. And they have quite a bit of noise, not noise cancelling, noise isolation, attenuation, something like that. According to them, it will take out about 40 dBs, 40 decibels. Apparently the foam or the double flange tips might take out even more noise than these normal silicone tips. But I was so excited about the sound I got from these tips, I didn't even worry about the others for now. I look forward to using them in a live scenario, but maybe I will have to fool around with the tips then. So let's have a quick chat about the sound quality. I really enjoyed playing with them now. Well, first of all, they're comfortable, or they become comfortable, let me put it that way. It was weird having something over the ear, and a big thing in the ear like that and over the ear and hanging, but it's not because it's uncomfortable, it's just because I've never had something like that. So after a couple of minutes you get used to it, and it's actually very comfortable. I also wear glasses. I don't wear them in the videos because you see the glares. So usually I wear glasses, and even with my glasses on, it felt comfortable. It didn't bother me at all. About the sound quality, so I have to say that these are my first pair of in-ear monitors. Previously I just used some normal consumer, what do we call them, earphones that you get with your iPod or iPads, or so, not the Apple ones though, the Sennheiser ones. Let me show you what I'm talking about. These Sennheiser CX300 Mark II are the ones I've been using. I haven't been using them as monitors, just when listening to music. But so that's my only experience with in-ears. I do, however, know what I was looking for. I was looking for a pair of in-ear monitors that I can use when I'm recording my videos at night, or just normal recordings at night, so as not to bother the neighbors. But I also wanted the in-ear specifically because when I'm recording videos I don't want the headphones on my head, and I also want to replace my fallback wedge that I use on stage in live situations with in-ear monitors. Most guitarists, or all guitarists, will know that if you're on a stage and you have a nice sound from the wedge, and your guitar sounds nice and crisp, and you've got that perfect tone, so to speak, perfect tone coming from your monitor. If you move 3 steps left, it doesn't sound the same anymore. You move 3 steps right, then the mix is gone. So you are quite limited to where on the stage you have a good sound. So with the in-ear monitors, it should afford me the ability to at least move around a couple of meters left and right, forwards, backwards, that kind of thing. If you have a wireless pack, you can go all over. So that was important to me. So what was important to me is the fact that the sound I get at home, or the sound I get through my rig, is the sound I want in the monitors. And I'm pleased to say that these in-ear monitors, does a pretty good job reproducing that sound. Like I said, these are my first in-ear monitors, so they might be better out there. They definitely will be better out there. If you take 4 drivers or 5 drivers or how many drivers ever you want. So you will get better, but these did a very good job in reproducing the sound I expected from the guitar. That's the sound I got in my ears. Then I played with some backtracks. I played the guitar with some backtracks, and it gave me the ability to fine-tune the level better than from the wedge. I could hear the trebles from the guitar. I could hear the tone from the guitar, and I tried this with clean tone, single coil tone, humbucker tone, distorted tone, high gain, blues overdrive, all of those kinds of tones. And I was very happy that, and this is going to sound counterintuitive now, there was nothing special about the sound. And that is what I was looking for. I don't want something that enhances trebles or enhances bass or enhances this or that. I want something that reproduces the sound that I usually get at home, that I usually get through my amp and through my system. I want those in my ears. So from that point of view, I'm very excited about these earphones. I also tried with an acoustic guitar. It sounded good. I was just plugging in the acoustic, so I wasn't using a mic, so it just sounded like a pickup would sound. And also, I also sang through my microphone, which is a Sennheiser E835S. And I really enjoyed singing and playing the guitar together through the system and hearing it in my ears. It means I can hear my pitch, the pitch of my vocals better, helps me sing in tune. So I'm very excited to try these in-ears in a live situation. I'm going to practice with them more and more now, so that I can get used to the sound. And what I really enjoyed was the fact that it now feels like the guitar sound is coming from inside your head. It's difficult to explain the feeling it produces, but it was quite interesting and amazing to feel like the sound is coming from your head as opposed to from somewhere else. Now, I'm not saying that in-ear monitors are going to, the sound of the monitors will replace the sound of the amp and the sound moving through the air to your ears. I'm just saying it was a nice, interesting experience to hear the guitar as though it's coming from inside your head. Okay, so after I did that, I also played or listened to some songs on iTunes, and that was pretty interesting. I'm no audiophile, I'm a musician, so I think musicians listen to music differently, might listen to music differently, in the sense that we hear the hi-hats and we like to listen to what the snare might be doing, or We like to hear what the vocals are doing. Is the guy putting vibrato on his vocals? We like hearing or listening to reverb on the guitar or reverb on a bass drum, or at least that's the way I listen to music. So I'm not an audiophile, but I listen to music. I don't just hear a big picture. I like to go in and go and listen for things. And I have to say that these in-ear monitors really did that. So even though the one piece had drums and the piano, for example, I could actually isolate the piano bass notes as well as the bass guitar as well as the bass drum, which with consumer in-ears, they tend to get muddled up. But with these I could actually pinpoint and listen to each of those separately. I also listened to some songs that I've been listening for a couple of years and noticed new sounds in there that was kind of at the back hidden, and that was quite interesting. I enjoy finding little gems like that. Yeah, that's about it. If you have any questions, please leave questions in the comments and I'll try and answer them. Maybe make another video after I've played with these live, but I really look forward to playing with them live. But the crux of this review and the unboxing is that I would definitely suggest the Mackie MP-240s as a pair of in-ear monitors for a guitarist. If you have to decide between the MP-120, 220 or 240, I can't tell you which of the four you have to choose. But if you are concerned about will the 240 be worth the money you spend, I think so. To me it was the money I spent, and I'm not sorry that I spent the money for it, and I'm very excited about these in-ears, especially to go try them out on a gig. So, as usual, I'm Nick Larock. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.